Hi, welcome to GameSpot Daily, the daily show, obviously, where we talk about the top gaming stories in 30 minutes or less. And we got a lot of stories for you today. My name is Michael Hyam, and I am the host for you, but I am also joined by my friend Matt Paget yet again.
Yeah, it's Canada week in the GameSpot office. This will be the last episode I appear on.
Ever.
I'm not allowed back on. The people have spoken. One guy was like, nice, a Canadian, and everyone else is like, get that guy off the show.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Yeah, well, you know.
You had a good run.
Had a good run, yeah.
Yeah. Really quick, obviously Callie's not here for today's episode because she's, again, busy with a lot of things. We wear a lot of hats here, as you can tell. Wear a lot of hats because it's pretty crazy. It's E3, leading up to E3 week. I was going to say it's E3 week, but not quite yet. Tomorrow it starts popping off. So, we have a lot of E3 coverage going on, obviously, starting tomorrow, all throughout the next week, covering press conferences, covering game reviews. Whoa, what is wrong with me? Covering game reveals is what I was trying to say.
There you go.
Yeah, so we have so much going on.
We'll get there.
Our front page looks a lot different now. We have it set to notify you, or we have like little icons for each press conference. So you can check out all of our stories related to any particular press conference. And you can also check out our schedule because we're going to be doing pre-shows and post-shows for each big conference for E3 this year. So you can tune in for that. And if you want to get all the latest scoops on what's going on with E3, you can stick with us. But for today, we're going to run you through a couple stories for Friday. And let's start off with the leak of...
Everything's coming out before E3.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that? Including...
Just Cause 4.
Just Cause 4 has been leaked, apparently, after the big Walmart scandal of 2018. The big Walmart Canada scandal of 2018.
Please do not take credit for my country's scandal.
That is okay. You can take all the credit you want, boy. That's why we're sending your ass back to Canada. Anyway, after the big Walmart Canada scandal of 2018, Just Cause 4 has once again been leaked. So Just Cause 4 was in that Walmart Canada thing on the list of games that was just popped up for no reason or some reason. But yes. So what we're looking at here today is a Steam ad spotted by Kotaku. This is one of those pop-ups when you open Steam and it's like, hey, you can pre-order this thing, or this game just released, or this thing's on sale. And so this thing popped up and it's like, hey, you can pre-purchase Just Cause 4 now. It's like, what? This game hasn't even been announced yet.
Yeah, and it also, like, this image is weird for a Just Cause game. Like, it's like dark and foreboding, and there are no explosions.
It's some Heart of Darkness shit going on over here.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
Yes. This was spotted by Kotaku. The ad gives you the option to pre-purchase the game, but clicking it redirects you to the store's front page. So that link was essentially dead. It was just like, here's an image. I guess that went up too early. All these things are going up too early. Someone's not checking their publish times. But it seems like the ad has been removed since then, obviously. But more likely will be shown at Square Enix's E3 showcase. Now, Square Enix is the publisher of the Just Cause franchise. And their showcase kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific on Monday, June 11th. So I guess now we can say that we are expecting something for Just Cause 4 during Square Enix's E3 press conference. Oh, boy. But, that's something. I guess that's our lead story of the day.
Yeah, it's wild, and like this is like I think this is the fourth game from that Walmart Canada leak that has been confirmed, and that like followed by or preceded by Rage 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then Lego DC Supervillains. But of course, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it was just Assassin's Creed. Which
in that Walmart leak.
Yeah, it just said Assassin's Creed. But like other ones that haven't been confirmed yet may never get confirmed, but we don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Things like Splinter Cell, Borderlands 3, Gears of War 5, Dragon Quest 2, and then, of course, Forza Horizons 5.
Which we ain't even got a fourth one yet.
Yeah. So who knows, right? It's wild, but slowly that Walmart Canada scandal...
It's a prophecy.
Legit. Yeah.
Man, what y'all got over there in your water?
Yeah, I don't even know why anyone would tell Walmart Canada any of that stuff. We are not to be trusted. They never have my peanut butter or almond milk.
Oh, damn.
I'm calling out Walmart Canada.
Hey, y'all better have his peanut butter and his milk, and you better withhold your publishing times when it comes to video games, man. Let's see what else with Just Cause 4. I think Avalanche has historically, the Avalanche Studios has been the developer behind the Just Cause series, but if we want to take a look at Just Cause 3, here we got a little B-roll for y'all's eyes. This is Just Cause 3. But yeah, Avalanche Studios has been historically been the developer for this. I know that Avalanche Studios is working on Rage 2. And I think they also have something else in the pipeline. So I'm like, oh, on top of that, it seems that they have a Just Cause 4 in the mix as well.
Yeah. And
it's like, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and they were recently acquired too by Nordisk Film. So like a lot of Avalanche Studios news coming out. It's wild. I didn't think they were that big of a studio, but they seem to be having a great 2018 as far as their development and business goes.
Yeah, I know. And in case you don't know what Just Cause is basically about, it's you could head to Latin America and blow shit up.
Yep.
It's just blowing shit up. Like the thing about Just Cause is like how wild it is in terms of you can zip line and like as you can see here, and just like the destruction models are probably one of the best things of Just Cause. I think that's how it like kind of carves out its niche in terms of video games, is its destruction model and just how much damage you can cause, and it's GTA like taken to the next level in terms of what you can do with your environment. And those games have been fun. I know Just Cause 3 is like maybe it wasn't the best, but Just Cause 2 was fire. I really like that one a lot. Yeah.
I like Just Cause 3 too. I just wasn't. It was mostly just, hey, I'm going to mess around in this world and blow everything up.
Yeah, which they're pretty good at doing in terms of for those games. You just blow shit up.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Just cause.
All right. Yeah, so you can keep an eye on Square Enix's E3 reveal. Again, that's going to be on Monday, June 11th at 10 a.m., if I recall correctly.
Yep, I believe you are right.
Okay, yeah, and I guess you could expect some Just Cause 4, because that is our lead story of the day, that it's been leaked on Steam.
And probably some JRPG.
Oh, for Square Enix?
Yeah.
Yes, it better be some JRPG. I want anime Deus Ex.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
I just want more Deus Ex, but that would be cool.
Anime Deus Ex. I want actually there's a bunch of Western games that I love, obviously. I just want like anime versions of all of them.
Yeah.
I want Fallout New Vegas anime edition. I want Deus Ex anime edition. I want Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords anime edition. Man, you never go a day without talking about anime when it comes to me, because I'm learning all these new things. And you have anything to say about anime?
I love it. And also Vegeta, my boy. Callie, the person I am replacing today, got me a little Vegeta. I can't really show it because it's
a little
attached
charm?
to my belt.
It's a little Vegeta charm?
It's a little Vegeta charm going Super Saiyan Blue, and
cute.
I love it. And yeah, it's fantastic. I love Vegeta. I've recently been watching like One Punch Man and My Hero Academia, expanding, but I'm a Dragon Ball boy from birth.
Cool. And that's a good segue, because this game is a little bit anime, I guess.
Yeah.
Our next story for the day is Crackdown 3. It's confirmed. Crackdown 3 has been confirmed as delayed to 2019 for Xbox One and PC. Oh, man. Unfortunately, it's another round of delays for Crackdown 3. I know there's been rumors leading up to this point about being delayed to early 2019, but now it's been confirmed because Windows Central received a statement from a Microsoft rep confirming the delay. Crackdown 3 is now scheduled to release in February of 2019. It was originally revealed at 2014's E3 and has its fair share of delays since. That's no surprise that it's going to be delayed again, though. So, yeah, unfortunately.
You know what? It was like, to start with, this first set to release in 2016. Then they were like, okay, it's going to launch alongside the Xbox One X. It's like, oh, sweet. A game about explosions, just big, horrible things that need the power. Mm-hmm. Then it was delayed to 2018, and now we're here to 2019. And it's like, it sucks because Microsoft has not, with their first-party marquee titles, they've kind of been getting a little beat up.
Right.
Like Sea of Thieves disappointed some. State of Decay 2 was kind of a technical mess. Mm-hmm. And now their big marquee title, this was like the biggest thing they had going that was announced right now, is not coming out this year. Yeah,
no, it is a bummer because, you know, Crackdown 1 and 2 were like, oh, these are like legit open world games. This is almost like Just Cause. It's very similar games in many ways. But yeah, when Crackdown 3 is like, okay, this is this is your marquee title. You're gonna do some really cool things with the power that you have, and it's like, okay, we're waiting. Like we want it. Like we want to see what you got. Like we believe, or at least my perspective is like, yo, we believe in y'all, and we just want to experience what y'all been like doing for us. So like, and it's man again. So and it's you start to think like, man, is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about that's causing all these problems? Is like the problematic development cycle, or is this on the path for cancellation? Because I don't want to be the one to like, oh, it's just going to get canceled. But when something like happened, Scalebound had its own unique share of problems. But when you have that track history of like, we have this huge title that we want to show. This is going to be one of the marquee first party titles, and then like that gets delayed, and then you have Scalebound, which just straight up gets canceled. It's like, man, I want to have faith in y'all, but history has not been too kind to Microsoft's first party games. But I mean, I think I have faith that this February 2019 release date will be actually its release date. I have faith because we've seen these at E3. We've seen this game at E3 so many times, and maybe like I'll hope to see it at E3 this year. I hope to see like more details and gameplay to see what it actually does and what that destruction feels like, what that world is how it's gonna flow with the power of the Xbox One X or whatever. But yeah, story of the day.
Yeah,
it's February 2019. Terry Crews responded to the reports on the delay, and the tweet said, "Trust me, it'll be worth the wait."
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like you see a lot of celebrity stuff in video games, but it's usually just a commercial or a trailer, and he's more involved with it. But it's cool to see someone be like on top of the news about it. Like I just never would have expected a celebrity to like
be at the forefront of responding to a delay.
Yeah, it got delayed. Okay, hey, trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Like Terry Crews seems legitimately awesome, and like he I mean, he's obviously a big gamer. Like he have you seen the videos of him with his son?
He's building a computer and playing Overwatch and stuff. Yeah, Terry Crews is a dope dude. And it's kind of funny that he's the one is like tweeting. He's like, no, trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Like he's doing the PR for them.
Yeah.
And you know what I was gonna say is that if Terry Crews says it, I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a gamer. I know he's involved with it, but like it's just weird to see. I shouldn't say weird, but it's nice to see someone who is involved with the project, not just. It's like you don't see Peter Dinklage
like at the forefront of Destiny's
when it launched.
Push,
it wasn't like Destiny, you're going to be playing if you want to hit me up on Xbox Live or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like it's neat to see a celebrity be like, yeah, man. Yeah, like I'm on top of this stuff.
Like it seems like he's genuinely excited to be part of the project rather than like, oh, we got this celebrity, we cut him a check so they can be part of the process and they can be in the game. But like, I don't know, this has come to the Terry Crews hour where we just like, man, I love that dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
I feel swole too, man. He beat anyone's ass, so you better watch out. You talk shit about Terry Crews, man. He's a nice fella, but I'm sure he don't take no shit.
Yep.
Yeah. So Terry Crews is on the forefront saying it'll be worth the wait. Now I'm inclined to believe him. And we expect to hear more about Crackdown 3, though, at Microsoft's E3 press conference this year. It'll take place on Sunday. That's we got Friday, we got Saturday, Sunday. In 2 days, June 10th, Microsoft's E3 press conference is going to be popping off at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And who knows what we're going to get out of Crackdown 3 there. Maybe we'll get like a really dope reveal. I'm hoping for that, even though there's a delay. They can't. So if Crackdown 3 is going to be heavily featured for Microsoft's presence at E3, I imagine like they need something to get in front of the delay. Like the delay to 2019 can't be the thing that they're leading into E3 with in terms of Crackdown 3. So it's like, yeah, maybe I predict they'll say, it's like, yeah, Crackdown 3 is coming February 2019. But yo, check out this like highlight reel that we have, or check out this like actual playable demo where we actually show you the destruction. You can feel it in your hands when you play the game at our kiosk today. Like that's kind of like what I'm hoping would come out of Crackdown 3 when it comes to E3. But again, you're gonna have to wait till June 10th, Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, in a couple of days. Anything else you want to say about Crackdown?
Yeah, I'm more just curious if Microsoft will announce a game that's coming out this year. Because you know how like developers will usually be like, oh yeah, and this crazy game that you just found out about, it's coming out in October.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they'll have anything between
now and Crackdown's February release date.
Like,
yeah.
Like the Gears of War 5 was leaked in Walmart by Walmart Canada. Like, I wonder if that's one of those.
Or like the next Halo or whatever.
Yeah, you know, I'd be kind of bummed out.
If it's Halo.
Or Gears. Like, it's like,
Right,
I like
right.
those series, but like, I feel very done with them.
Yeah, no, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would feel done with them if we get essentially what we've already seen. You know, if they are going to roll out a Halo or a Gears, like I want them to show me like this is a reason why you need to come back because we're doing some new shit. And it was like, oh man, like I can get back into the series with this game. Like that's something I would want to see if that's what they're gonna
Right.
if that's what they're gonna do with those franchises. Even like if it's like so there's I guess like if the history is any indication, Forza Horizon 4 would be coming out this year. And if they do some dope shit with that, like Forza Horizon 3 was great, but like it was essentially a Forza Horizon game. Like the third one, it's it's good,
It
but
was great, but it's still.
I want you to see do some wild shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I feel, again, going to your point, it's like Microsoft needs like a 2018 banger, man, because it's not going to be Crackdown 3 anymore now that we know it's been delayed. So
Yeah. They've got some stuff to show, hopefully.
yes, you'll find out soon, a couple days. Like I said. All right, moving on.
Yes. To
Okay.
the next story.
What do we got?
Sony revealed a new game from the Life is Strange and Vampire dev.
Don't Nod Entertainment.
Exactly. They have been making reveals ahead of E3 since Wednesday. Every day they revealed things like the new Tetris Effect game by Mizuguchi,
Right.
who did Rez and all that.
Yes.
And they did the Days Gone release date, and now they've done this game, which looks kind of crazy. Here, I'm gonna pop up some B-roll.
Okay. Yeah, we got like
or the trailer, I guess.
and wait, I don't think we even mentioned the name yet. This is called
right.
Twin Mirror.
Yes.
Twin Mirror from Don't Nod Entertainment. This is something that's been revealed by Sony again. And let's see. Today is a new game. Oh yeah, new game from Life is Strange and Vampire devs. Twin Mirror is a story-driven game coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So it's coming out multi-plat, but I assume Sony is the one who's got in front of the reveal of this game.
Yeah.
From Don't Nod. So
And they're not saying you can play this on Xbox One and PC. You got to look for that.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's just how some of these things work, you know.
Yeah.
But our article's description says this about Twin Mirror. All right, so listen up. You play as Sam, who returns to his desolate hometown of Basewood, West Virginia, to attend the funeral of his best friend. Sam is already having a pretty tough time. He's also recovering from a bad breakup. Things take a turn for the worst when he wakes up with no memory of the previous night and discovers a blood-stained shirt in his hotel room. What the hell is going on, man?
He just punched a waterman.
Yeah. Or a ghost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who knows?
Who knows what this is? Oh, he butt naked.
Yeah.
Now.
He's looking for his clean shirt.
Oh yeah, because that one shirt got bloodstains on it, so he's got to look for his a clean shirt. So yeah, it's coming in 2019, and again, we have some more details on this. Sam needs to recall his memories and search for clues to discover the truth in a mysterious investigation. Oh boy, much like Life is Strange, the game will confront many heavy themes. He must come to terms with heartbreak in a place where, quote, the line between truth and deception is blurred. Mysterious investigation. I say you hire my homegirl Naoto Shirogane. She'll get to the bottom of this, man.
Yep. Agreed.
I can't go a day without making Persona references. Sorry. But anyway, Sony's next reveal comes tomorrow, and it's going to be a PlayStation VR game. But yeah, going back to what's called Twin Mirror.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Like to me, it definitely some of the dialogue and the voice acting is kind of cheesy because you didn't hear it in the trailer there, but he says something along the lines of like, "What happened last night? Oh my God, blood! Is that my shirt?" And it's kind of like, it's kind of cheesy. But I'm into like the Life is Strange and the Vampire kind of cheesy dialogue and voice acting.
Yeah.
And this I'm a big Twin Peaks fan, and this kind of gives off those vibes of like going to a small town and then like some weird stuff happens. So I'm interested in it. It's a cool game. It was hard to tell what would be revealed with these pre E3 reveals Sony was doing, and with the Days Gone release date and this, I'm like really surprised that it wasn't just here are some PSVR games.
Yeah.
Here are some like smaller games that are available now.
Yeah, these seem like games that are quite involved in terms of like what they seem to be portraying or doing. Like these are pretty meaty games, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm really curious as to how this is going to turn out. I know that Vampire. Some people are super into Vampire right now, which just came out. Life is Strange has a good track history of storytelling. I mean, like some has like cheesy moments or whatever, and it's kind of campy, but they still kind of hook you in with the things that they are trying to say. So I do have faith in Don't Nod Entertainment in telling pretty cool stories, and they're dabbling in a little bit more something a little bit more mysterious, I would say here. And if you Twin Peaks boy over here, you think this is a David Lynch joint? Step over David Cage. David Lynch is taking over.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be dope.
There were definitely elements of that. It was hard to tell with how little we saw, but definitely the whole like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, who am I? Like that's a theme in some David Lynch stuff. So
Okay.
I'm pretty interested.
Oh, what if he gets up on the Sony stage and says,
Oh,
do a David Lynch. Can you do a David Lynch impression?
yeah. So, hello, gamers. I'm here to announce my new game. It's Twin Mirror. It's really good, and I hope you enjoy it. Like and like that's a David Lynch thing to say. Like it would be super weird. And it would end weirdly. But
That's good. I like that.
I don't know who does a better impression, me or Jake. We might have to do like a Lynch battle at some point.
Yeah, that'd be dope. We
Yeah.
can do. Yeah, y'all can do that.
All right. After this, we'll go get Jake and we'll do a Lynch battle.
All right. Yeah, Jake's David Lynch impression is pretty good.
Now
Yeah.
watch me make quinoa. Like I love him. He's probably my favorite person in the world. He's so goofy.
Oh man. Okay, so you and Jake can do David Lynch impressions battle, but then you versus Chris Pereira in terms of who loves David Lynch more.
I've seen more of his movies than Chris.
Ooh,
so
damn.
I think I take that. Yeah.
Chris Pereira is our news boy, our leading news boy, and he is quite the David Lynch fan.
Yes. He and I talk like nonstop Twin Peaks all the time. It's messed up.
All right. Well, you can stick around for that, or you follow Matt and Chris Pereira on Twitter to see who wins in the Love of David Lynch Battle Royale. Okay. Speaking of battles and royales, that was not the segue that I wanted for this next story, because this next story does have to do with fighting, though.
Yeah, it is a fighting game.
It's a fighting game. Dead or Alive 6 has just been revealed. What the heck? Dead or Alive 6, IGN exclusive. So our friends over at IGN had the exclusive on the reveal for Dead or Alive 6, and was revealed with a trailer. So the director, Yohei Shimbori, told IGN it can feel disappointing if a game you use to enjoy no longer feels familiar. So we didn't want to change the core mechanics. So this is a tried and true Dead or Alive game.
Yeah, the fighting is going to be very similar, but there are some changes. There's a new special button.
Oh yeah.
That kind of he calls it the rescue button for beginners, and it works sort of like an auto combo where you mash it and then it'll like
You'll get something.
Yeah, you'll execute some moves. You'll look cool. Thankfully, that is like something that people who know what they're doing can dodge.
Yeah.
Like you can't win against someone who knows what they're doing. This isn't an auto win button, which is, I mean, you're seeing auto combos in a bunch of different games now. You recently reviewed BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle.
Blaze Blue.
Sorry, BlazBlue.
Yeah.
But things like that and Dragon Ball Fighters, is the trailer already over?
Oh no, we got like five more seconds.
All right, we gotta look at
Kasumi
this
here.
Yeah, Kasumi looking, and then
Fair Fireflies. She's like, what?
that's it. That doesn't even make any sense to me because it's not like she was in the trailer earlier. But anyway, it's so weird.
Yeah, so that seems like you throw a bone to people who aren't necessarily that into fighting games with a new, I guess, auto combo system there. But landing attacks or blocking opponents fills up your break gauge. So meter management.
First meter in Dead or Alive.
Yeah, Dead or Alive has a history of not having meters, but I mean, if you play any 2D fighters or 2D anime fighters, you'll know that meter management is such a huge deal in being successful in those games. And it's energy that can be used to execute a break blow or break hold by pushing the special button and holding it either forward or back. So it's a little bit of seems like something that can get you out of a sticky situation. And there's a quote from, I think, from Shimbori. Yeah, so Shimbori says this, in particular. In Japan, there is a game for kids where you make two sumo wrestlers out of folded paper or cardboard, place them on a platform, and two players tap the platform repeatedly with only one finger until the sumo figures collapse in defeat. So I'm trying to imagine this. So yeah, they have like little two sumo.
And you're just
Yeah, and they're just like tapping them till they tip over.
just whoever knocks over the other ones first.
Okay. And then he continued, today, games developed for smartphone devices are often played with similar simplicity. Okay. That made me want to create a fighting game playable with only one finger. And this idea became the foundation for the new special button.
Yep.
So you can still play it, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird that the one finger thing makes it sound weird.
That lead up to why they have the quote unquote special button for what we think is going to be auto combos. That was like, okay, thanks for taking me down that path.
Yep.
I guess I understand now. But yeah, that is the story behind Dead or Alive having an auto combo system, I guess. However, like you said, skilled opponents will be able to dodge and block these specials.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be a way out of it. And I've been playing a lot of BlazBlue, and those auto combos aren't going to get you very far if you can't string them along together. And that's a sign of any good fighting game.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll throw you a bone, and this is like a stepping stone for you to get better.
Yeah, absolutely. And I find that, like, I don't know how it was with BlazBlue, but I find that auto combos allow you to build off of them, and it becomes way easier to, like, get into more complicated stuff.
Yes. It's like oftentimes it's an opener, or you can just like, it's like a tool to continue combos and like all other stuff. I can get into a lot of fighting game details, but I suppose we don't need to do that now. But IGN didn't get to play any of the stages, but a thing about Dead or Alive is destructible stages.
So they didn't get to play any destructible stages.
Oh, destructible stages. Sorry.
Yeah.
They didn't get to play any stages that were destructible or scene changing in any way. But One Ring had people around the edge, and if you got too closely, they would push you back. So you were talking about like some Def Jam Vendetta shit over here.
Yeah, like that sounds rad.
Yeah, and then like it's not just like an animation. If you get too far out in the boundaries, it would cause a stagger, and you open yourself up to oncoming attacks essentially. So you better watch out, man. If you're playing that stage, Shimbori does say that there will be stages with the excitement and craziness of DOA, because DOA is known to be pretty off the walls.
Yeah.
And Dead or Alive 6 will. So this is a big deal. I think is that
this is like toning back the craziness in a different way.
Yeah, in a different
respectful way. I think.
Yeah. So Dead or Alive 6, Shimbori has said that they're toning down the over sexualization of women. And he has a quote here. Said, "We wanted to make a more cool and mature Dead or Alive this time, and to that end, we made a conscious decision to make the characters less sexualized. The female characters are still attractive, as are the men. Ryu Hayabusa." I do like. He's a good boy.
Yeah, dude, Jan
I like
Lee,
him.
that guy is hot.
I like me some Jan Lee. Yeah. But first and foremost, they are fighters. Okay, and costumes will be less revealing, and breasts don't jiggle.
Yeah.
In Dead or Alive 6.
Yeah.
So Shimbori has got ahead of this, and this is like laid down and said, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're not gonna do.
So no jiggling boobs, which is
according to Shimbori.
Yeah. Hopefully that ends up the final game, but I think that's awesome because it was always just like comical and like kind of gross.
Yeah, and it's like, if you want in this era of games, if you want people to take your shit seriously, it's like that's some like an evolution. You have to grow up essentially, and Shimbori is basically saying like, yeah, we've grown up from the past Dead or Alive games.
Yeah,
so that's what's up. I'm with it.
That's rad. And speaking of like the character stuff, is that characters will also change during the match.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this earlier.
So they will get beat up, and then their clothes will start to rip, which isn't new to Dead or Alive, but it is new for the female fighters. Shimbori said that it wasn't something that players, like, they thought players would want to see as a woman get beat up, but because they are fighters, they will take damage, like a UFC fighter like Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm, Miesha Tate. They take real damage, so this is the first game where female fighters will take real damage, and that's cool. Like they're fighters now. They're not just pretty women who stay pretty over the course of a match.
Yeah, and speaking of the characters who are in the game, a lot of characters you may recognize from Dead or Alive are coming back, like Kasumi, Jack, Helena, Jan Lee, Hayate, and my boy Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah, and it's something cool about Ryu is that he has a completely new design that's never been seen before, because there hasn't been a Ninja Gaiden game in forever, because they used to just take him from those games and put him in this one.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see a brand new design for that character.
Yeah, and it's like not from his root game. It's like he's getting the brand new design for this. Essentially, he's been in Dead or Alive for so long that he's almost seen as a
Yeah.
Dead or Alive character in many ways, and he was always my main when I did play Dead or Alive. So it's gonna be some dope looking things for Dead or Alive 6 if the trailer was any indication. And this is gonna release for PS4, Xbox One, and PC in early 2019.
Yeah, absolutely. And two more things. You can knock off ninjas' masks.
Ooh,
You can beat them up so bad their masks fall off.
okay.
And also, Shimbori wants everyone to sweat differently.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
So-
you're a big fan of the sweat model over here.
You may have noticed in the trailer that everyone was really wet. It was like a blanket of wetness. Like if this happens, I think that'd be hilarious. Like if one character's sweating from their head, another sweating from their pits, and you just see because there's too much water. Let me tell you, they toned down the physics. They pushed up the water.
Okay, sure.
But it's just weird to think of that. Like this is where video games have gotten, where we can now focus on individual sweating for each character. It's wild.
Every character has a sweat model, and we have sweat models also because it's getting hot in here, which means we got to dip out.
Yes.
So we're closing up the show, but I have a few things to say. Is that E3 is going to be popping off, so stick to GameSpot for all your E3 coverage. Like I said earlier in the show, we're having pre-shows and post-shows for all the big conferences, and we're going to be pumping out content, videos, articles all throughout the show, so stick to our site for all that good stuff. We are on top of our game here, and we are working hard. So also, if you're a regular watcher of the show, take note that we will not have GameSpot daily episodes next week or the following week. So we're going to be the show's going to be taking a 2-week break because obviously during E3, we're already doing so much stuff for y'all, and Callie and I are going to be super busy. We're just honing in all on E3, and then after that, it's kind of we're winding down. We're going to all kind of take a breather, and then we'll be back after that. So again, GameSpot Daily will take a 2-week break, but that doesn't mean we're not doing things out here, so pay attention to GameSpot.com. I want to thank a couple people, though. I want to thank Matt Paget for being here in the office and chatting with me about the news.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Thanks for having me. I'd like to thank you for that, and thank you to Callie, who also let me take her place.
Yeah, it's good to get some fresh faces in here, especially people who don't work out of this office, man. You get a little taste of what it's like. So just chill and talk about the news.
I get a taste of the spotlight, and then you take it away.
Yeah, hey, that's how it worked, though. I also want to thank Jean-Luc Seipke from the bottom of my heart. That dude has helped me so much this week and helps run the show as Eric Tay gets busy for E3. So thank you, Jean-Luc. And I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to thank you all for watching the show. We love doing this, and we hope you love watching us do this. And again, we'll be back in 2 weeks for GameSpot Daily, but stay tuned to GameSpot.com. All right, and we'll see y'all then. Goodbye.